Well, eventually those... the stray hen and the stray rooster will produce, supposedly. Hopefully, if everything goes as planned. I want to know why this water is still flowing. Oops. Alright, so what I'm going to do here... I'm going to try to make a well room. And I will dig down into this area, so... let's see. Let's let that roll out. They'll dig that out real quick. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to dig down almost straight. Oh, you know what? There. Sorry. Gotta have that symmetry. Annoy the shit out of me. And what we'll do is we'll, in the center of this room, we'll dig down a couple of levels. And then we'll probably pop off and have it go back out into the water. And then we'll dig like a canal that goes down, so the water will flow in, and it'll crap back out and go back out onto the edge of the map. And that way it's flowing water constantly, and we can use that to get our well. So... Alright, so we want... I think it's called... literally, I think it's called a canal. A channel. There it is, H. So this will be in the middle of the room. And then I want you to dig... Hopefully, this doesn't go badly. This is the part that gets really tricky sometimes. So what you're looking at here is a hole in the ground. It's going down, down, down. And he's building a canal. Ah, shit. Well, that's kind of good. It's kind of good, kind of bad. We're going to have an issue with water. that freezes over in the wintertime. But I think if you have it underground far enough, it will not freeze. I'm going to channel this out because I don't think it's deep enough. I don't think the water will get to it. All reminders down here. We want to remove the up-down ramp. The reason why I want to remove these ramps is simply for the fact that I want it to be a straight channel. I don't know if that blocks water or what, so. Channel the rest of this out. Now I want to make sure that the water runs, so what we're doing is we're going to dig a channel that goes all the way down and up. And let's go like that. Just to make sure that all this water runs properly. So now, hopefully, what should happen is in the wintertime, the water will run, and it will run into this area. Now, while I got time, I might as well dig out these these areas with the gems. So let's go ahead and look around, make sure there's nothing we can dig, because we can dig these out. These are worth money, so. Anything else? No? Anyone? You know what? I don't think we can get to these. They're actually, I mean, it looks like you can get to them, but you can't. They're underground. They're under ice right now. So we'd have to dig down into the ice and then into the wall sideways. So even though it looks like you have access to it, you can't. Well, while we can, let's go ahead and we're gonna dig this out. We're gonna go. I want this space to be big enough that it'll hold a little bit of water. But I want to keep it free flowing, so. Well, let's not make it that big. Let's make it. I don't want to make it so big that, you know, in case the flow of the water isn't sufficient. So. There. That should be sufficient. So. I need blocks, a bucket, a chain, and a mechanism. I think chain can be rope. So we need blocks, a bucket, and rope. Let's go to my manager. Oops, Q blocks. I think we can make them out of just about anything. Rock blocks. I don't know. 6. Queue up. We need chain. What else do we need? A bucket. Bucket. Make a wooden bucket. Actually, we'll go 6 because we need buckets for later. For if we have injured doors, we have to bring them water. So I think we can use rope. Hopefully that'll work. Let's add some doors. A little bit of privacy. And it'll help with noise. I mean, they should be far enough from the workshops that they don't have that issue, but they will complain if they get woken up by noise, so. I don't understand why that was claimed for a second and then unclaimed. Let's remove these buildings. We're gonna remove these nest boxes and put them back down because it was claimed like right after we put it down. Maybe we messed with it after we put that door there. So I'll put these back and then I'll construct them again and see if that'll reset it. Maybe that'll get the pens to go there. Go B for build. Nest box. And hopefully this will reset it. We are running out of space in our stockpile, so that's not good. Well, let's dig some out. I have to build some more storerooms and stockpiles because we're running out of space here on our first one because we have a lot of wood and stuff in there on accident. So we got our buckets. Rope. Q. Rope. Okay, where's our craft dwarf at? So we're gonna go add Q. Rock instrument. And we're gonna go Alt W. We're gonna make repeat. And we want to add a limit. We want to make a range actually. Alt W. Add new task. 1 bugs.
It won't work.
So we still need a chain, a mechanism, and a block. Okay. I'm gonna try to cut out a couple more of these workshop areas for us. these have been claimed yet? Come on. Anyone? God, what's up with that? Can't seem to get the chickens, or the hens, excuse me, to claim their boxes. It's really weird. I mean, what's weird is they claimed it for like those 2 seconds and then poof, gone, you know? That's what's weird. Hey, we have flowing water. That's good. So our well is currently working semi-well. I have a dead fish down there. That's not necessarily good. So it's warming up, and as you notice, the water's flowing. It's going to flow down into this little pit, then flow to the right, and then back out to the river. And that's what you want, is that flowing water. And then once I get all my mechanisms and stuff, I should be able to put a well right there. Boom! Then we have fresh water, which will make the dwarves happy. Okay, once again, we're going to go C for custom. T. We want to block all, so we don't want food in here. I'm sorry, we want to disable, not block. And we are going to then enable everything else. You know, for a long time I used to sit there and specifically said like, oh, this is a stockpile for my furniture and this is a stockpile for this and that, but really it's not that important. The dwarves can find this stuff, so there. Now we have room. Now the stockpile should get kind of swapped around a little bit, you'll see. Anyway, we just gotta go B, W for workshops. I think we need a mechanics workshop. We've been missing that this whole time, and that's why we can't make mechanisms. I'm gonna put I don't know if we can put a fishery there. We'll leave that out. We'll put a fishery, a kitchen, and a butchery all together, I think. Don't know if I need a sage workshop. We'll put a clother there, a bower there. We'll leave that for now. Oh, we're making some headway here. That's good. You know, I think it is time. We're going to go D for dig. And then where is it at? Let's see. Smooth stone, S. And we want to smooth this whole room. That's going to take a long ass time. But it'll look awfully fancy once it's done. It's going to take a long fucking time, trust me. But once it's done, it'll be worth it. And then after that, we can engrave it and put all kinds of stuff in there, so it'll be awesome. Is it snowing? Hey, it's snowing! That's pretty nifty. I like that. I don't get to get snow as often as I'd like sometimes. I'm really glad the way this turned out, that this water is actually free-flowing perfectly. So now we just need those few last little things. So now if you look, see this is all smooth chalk floor, so they're going to smooth it and this whole room is going to look like that. It'll be pretty cool. I guess we got a lot of masons, so this is actually moving a lot faster. Last time I did this, I think I only had like 3 masons, so it took freaking forever. So let's go and see. Let's go B, I think it was L. So I need chain and mechanism still. So let's go. I'm going to look up chain real quick and what classifies that, because I'm pretty sure you can use rope. I know you guys aren't probably not as excited as I am about the snow, but it's pretty cool. I've only had one other fortress where it snowed. It was either like too hot or too cold, and actually like it never snowed simply because it was too cold, which is kind of funny to say, but it's the truth. I looked it up. So now, what we're running into, an issue that we're running into is I need to make a rope or something. I need to make some kind of way to get the bucket down there. So it says that we can make a rope at a clother's shop. So let's make sure we have one of those workshops here. I think we have a cloth, don't we? We have a clother, that's bower, clother, add new task. Yarn. I have to make yarn rope, but I don't know if anybody's can make yarn. Oh, it says right there. Somebody's making it, I think. Does it show if a dwarf is doing this? Well, I set it as a high priority, so...
Sorry, sir, I can't do it.
It says we need one unused yarn cloth. Well, I need to make a loom so I can turn thread into cloth. So let's get that going. So B workshop. I need a loom. Go. Hey! So if you look, this guy right here is making... He's got some kind of thread or something, and he's gonna make cloth, it looks like. And that'll allow us to make rope, which will then allow us to make our well.
I just can't.
It is springtime.
Hey, spring's around, that's good.
As frigid winter turns to spring, embrace success and all new things.
Should probably build a couple more bedrooms since our population's getting a little higher. So I'll get that going. This will probably take a long time since we got all of our people doing the dining hall currently, which should be coming along nicely. Look how freaking awesome that looks, guys. That's amazing. I'll do the same thing to the dining hall. I'll probably do the same thing to the whole damn hallway here. You know, I was considering making my nobles across the way, but honestly, I'll probably just leave it. I'll leave it on this side. It'll still be cool. I'll probably put a bridge and have some cool stuff over here, but that'll be later on. Let's go B for build. L. It says I still need chain. That doesn't make any sense. Add. Yarn. Make yarn rope. Right there. So it says I need to make yarn cloth. But I have cloth. let's see. There's a way to see stockpiles, right? Isn't there? Let's take a look. View units, view items and buildings. Is not what we're looking for. I need a bookkeeper. And because there's nobody with relevant skills, I'm going to choose one. No, you cannot be. Apothecary is bookkeeper? I thought he was something else. So we have a manager as a Equali, apothecary as a bookkeeper. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. We'll leave that as it is. Still not claiming those books, huh? There we go. I'm going to promote weave yarn into cloth. That's probably what we need. Hopefully we have yarn. Can we make a cloth rope? You know what? We might be just making freaking mounds out of molehills here. Let's see if we can make a rope. So let's go like that. We can make a cloth rope, I betcha. Because we have cloth. We just don't have a yarn.
Sir, I can't do it.
Says that there's an issue with the mechanics workshop that he can't get to his thing. How can you not get in there? Still need chains, so we're still waiting for that cloth to be made.
Yes, I'll do it, but no, it won't work.
Cloth. Rope. So let's see if they'll make it. Our mechanics getting in there fine. I don't know what the hell they're whining about. So let's get our beds going. Yeah, I was saying that the mechanic couldn't get into his workshop, but I just watched him walk in there, so I don't know what the hell his deal is. We need a door. So what I'm doing right now, I'm going to add door, R, and then I'm going to make table, R. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make him set a limit. He's going to always keep at least, like, I'd say 10 of these on hand. So rock throne, we want to set a range. No, it won't let me. I want a range of... You know what? Actually, yeah. We'll go 6 to 10. That's fine. Enter. escape. We're gonna go down one, Alt W, add a limit. We want rock a door. We want to add a limit, or excuse me, we want to add a range of 6 to 10, that's good. Escape, and then we're gonna go the same thing for table. Now table we're probably gonna do more, so rock table, set a range, we're gonna go 10 to 14. I wanna have a lot of tables on hand because I'm probably gonna have to make more dining rooms and stuff like that, so there we go, got that all set. Let's check it to see if I can build my well yet. BWL. Aha! Okay, it should let us go. It says that we have all the required items. So, holy shit! Look how much the water rose. It's like right. It actually rose all the way up the chasm here. What is that? Oops. Let me get out of this. Where'd it go? Dang it! There's something floating in there. It's weird. Oh well. I hope that doesn't stop us. So BL. Hey, placement. We'll go bucket and mechanisms. There we go. What is this? Platinum nuggets. We're going to do dig, smooth stone, and we're going to do the same thing for over here. Because we want this to be a grand hall for around our well. We're going to do the same thing for... Where's our table? Did I go past it? No, table. We're going to go... Planning mode is on. So we want one space, so space, chair, table. And then we want... Oops. Where's our seat? We have planning mode on, so we're gonna have seats. There. And that way, once they get all the tables built, actually do it. Hey, looks like we are forming a party. Which is good, because that means our dwarves are happy, they're settling in, so we'll gather people around and grab a bunch of beer and have a good time. So it looks like our well is functional. Yeah, there it is. So the cool thing is the way they have it set up is that if it wasn't set up properly, you wouldn't be able to put the well there. So that's kind of cool. So I know it's working properly. So that should give them fresh water whenever they need it. It doesn't seem like it's like flowing, but it is. At least I hope the game registers that it is. I didn't realize it was going to raise the water level up so high when the ice unfroze. That's weird. Yeah, if you notice, the water level rose a lot. Remember, it used to be down, like, way down here. That is definitely interesting. I might actually have to build a bridge, and we'll build like a, I mean, I don't know what you would want to call it, like maybe a canal with flood doors. And so we'll wait for it to go to wintertime, we'll freeze. I will dig out the ice, build floodgates, like right there just before the waterfall, build floodgates and hook those up to mechanisms and controllers from the inside, and that way I can, if I want to, I can turn on or turn off the flow of water, which it'll raise and lower the water level. So we'll have to try that a little bit later, but that's further down the road. I do feel like I should probably start building some defenses though, around my entrance to my thing here. So unfortunately, my idea of digging a moat around this is not going to work, so we're going to have to go build walls around ourselves. So we're going to go wall. And we're going to build this mostly out of stone. Okay, so I'm actually out of stone now, but at least we got the wall construction laid out. I'm actually going to go down here, and I'm going to have them dig out some more of this area. I'm going to dig out some more of this, see if we can find some more veins. How far did we go down? We're actually going to dig down further, so we're going to go... We might get a cavern, which is good, because then we can get spider silk. The only problem is we're going to need to form an army here soon, so that's probably a good thing to start next as well. We'll get our wall put up, and then we'll get our army constructed. We'll get a barracks going. Look at all these dead fish. Jesus Christ. They must have... I wonder if they died when they water froze or something. Damn, that's unfortunate. I mean, that's a lot of food there we can be using potentially, but... You know, oh well. But yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but look how, like, the water level is only one level below us, and that is not good. It could potentially rise up and flood, so we're going to have to make that a priority to make that floodgate. Let's take a look at how this is turning. It's gorgeous. If I remember right, I can make this a meeting hall too. Yep. There. Oops, that's another button I want to click. There. And that'll turn into a meeting hall, which means that people will actually gather in there and have parties next to the well. Let's go up to the top here. Oops, wrong way. Alright, so they are building the wall. I would probably prefer to make the wall out of chalk. It looks pretty nice. And that white marble. Kind of got a Minas Tirith look to it. So we'll probably keep doing that. I'll probably dig out more of this chalk area so we can get more stone. Speaking of which, I really need to start getting our nobles taken care of. Because when you make a noble, like when you have a let's say a manager and a bookkeeper and a head of the military and so on and so forth, they kind of come up with demands. Like they demand a certain size room and it has to have elegant things in it, and then you have to have an office and so on and so forth. So we'll have to get that going here. But I'm going to go ahead and say let's go ahead and stop this episode here. And I'm going to take a short break, and then I will come back. And then, let's see here. I want to go back up to where I was. Here we go. In the next episode, we will try to focus on we'll build a bridge across the river and see if we can get that canal going, at least prep the canal going, so that way when the water freezes, we'll build the canal so we can control the flow, because I don't want my fortress to overflow, because it's pretty freaking close. We have our well dug, that's good. Hey, what do we got? Digging designation canceled. Oh, he's gonna run into water. Okay, that's fine. You go right ahead and finish your job. What was the other thing? So we'll get our bridge going, prep the canal, and we will then work on getting our nobles going. And we also need to probably make a kitchen and a place for like a butchery and stuff. So other than that, all right, well, I hope you guys are enjoying. Like I said, hit that like, that subscribe, leave comments. I do appreciate you guys, your inputs and your anything you guys have to say, especially any of you guys that know how to play Dwarf Fortress. I could really use some help, especially with the hen thing. I don't know why my hens are not going in there. So I'll probably look that up before I start the next episode. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I'll catch you guys in the next episode, okay? Thanks.